Employee indiscipline may be regarded as deviation from the norms, values, policies, code of conduct, and even organizational culture of the organization as stipulated in the policies of that organization. Now, employees are human beings, and generally they are prone to challenges, problems, experiences, and so much more that they go through that affects their performance in the organization. Therefore, when they are confronted with indiscipline issues, we need to handle them as human beings and therefore put in place a disciplinary procedure that is not punitive but rather supportive. Number one, you need to call an employee, discuss the problem, and if they appreciate or recognize that indeed there was a problem, give them a verbal warning so that they can be able to correct themselves. Give them a time frame within which to correct. Then, if the problem persists, you need to give them a written warning. A written warning is important because you will have something to refer to, and therefore it's important to put this warning in a file. Number three, if the problem persists, you may have to give them some temporary suspension for them to have to meditate over the problem which has taken place. The other process is, if the problem persists, then you may have to demote the employee from the position in which they were to a lower position so that they can be able to feel the pinch of the particular offense. Of course, an employee who is indisciplined will have to have a negative impact within the organization, and the subordinates will be wondering how you have an employee who is actually not disciplined holding a senior position within the organization. Therefore, demotion will be necessary. Of course, as you demote, you will maintain the pay so they can be able to continue affording the level of life or lifestyle that they have been going through. The other process is that if they persist, then it is recommended that you actually reduce their salary. Reduce the salary to the level where the position which now they hold. And of course, this is going too far. I mean, this is so far. If it were me, I would actually just get go of the employee so that I can have to get another one to come in. But you see, it's not fair to be able just to dismiss an employee like that. You will keep reminding the employee of the processes which you have been able to take them through for them to see that indeed you've been patient with them, giving them a chance to correct. Because ultimately, the final decision that you will have to take as a human resource manager is to be able to absolve yourself of the employment relationship with the employee by actually dismissing them from work. Remember, it is very important to follow a proper disciplinary procedure when handling issues of dismissal. Otherwise, you could find yourself on the wrong side of the law. I wish you all the best as you continue handling issues pertaining to employee indiscipline in the workplace.